What's going on, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing? This is the first episode of a new series. And basically, it is going to be me. I'm just going to be vlogging, and there are a lot of vlogs on the internet, I know, and there's kind of two different spectrum. There's two sides of the spectrum of vlogs. There's people who do a lot of amazing things, and people want to watch that. And then there's people who they don't really do anything that exciting, and they don't really get too many views. So I kind of want to make the best of both worlds. I want to take it from me doing things that aren't really exciting that nobody wants to watch, and I'm going to take it to me doing tons of awesome things that that everybody wants to watch. Now, let me explain that a little bit. Right now, my situation is, I live at home. I don't have a job. I'm 28 years old. I don't do anything, and I'm basically pretty much afraid to leave the house. Anxiety, depression, obsessive compulsive, the works right there. I got the trifecta plus, and so it's about time that I made some changes. I'm forcing myself to do this video series because otherwise I'll probably just sit in the basement for the rest of my life, and I don't think that's good for a human being. But yeah, it might be kind of okay, but no. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to chronicle. Is that the right word? I'm going to follow my story of me finding success and basically exposing myself to the world. And I'm going to share that with you because why not empower others to do the same while embarrassing myself at the same time? I'm actually a very private person. I don't share anything with anyone. And what better way than to be private than exposing your life, your sad, embarrassing life, to the world? So, with that said, today is day one, and I'm going to do what I do every other day. I'm going to go to Taco Bell, eat lunch, and this is kind of a preface to the story. I'm jumping you in kind of midway through a day. I didn't give you a whole lot of background story. I think maybe in the next couple of days I'll start with me getting up, and it'll be the official day one. But this is kind of like the preface. This is the introduction. So welcome. Hopefully this will bring you some sort of entertainment. And you know what? The only reason I'm doing this today is because it's sunny outside. So let's go get some food, and we'll figure this out as we go, one baby step at a time. Let's do this. Let's go. My car is a piece of garbage, and I'm pedal to the metal right now, and it's going about 2 miles an hour. It takes a while to warm up. So I figured, look at the scenery, look at the beauty in the backyard. Spring is coming, and that's good. That's good for the future, right? Right? The winter sucks, man. I sit in my house all winter, and it's like, what happened in the daytime? Where I live, it's cloudy all winter long. Not one day of sun. And here we go, springtime. Trees are blooming. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. We've made it. I wanted to do the Lion King song, but here we go. Ma sveglia, sveglia, sveglia. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm not going to go in and film because I don't have like a stealthy camera. Mine's pretty big, and I don't want people to think I'm filming in Taco Bell, so I'll let you guys imagine what the transaction looks like, and I'll meet you on the other side. Alright, we're back. I've got the food. Crap. Alright, we're back, and I've got my food. Listen, I promise all these won't just be me sitting in the car. I will leave the car. I don't live in the car, but, alright, so here's what I got. I got a bag of Doritos. I don't eat them. I don't know why I get them. Alright, so I get a meal deal. Comes with Doritos. I don't eat the Doritos, so I just chuck them in the back of my car as proof. There you go. There's 2 bags of Doritos. Proof that I don't eat them. Oh, wait. There's a bunch more. Yeah. I gotta hide them, because when I go through the drive-thru, I've been called out. They say, why do you got so many Doritos back there? And I'm like, because you keep giving me Doritos. What else I get is a double-decker taco, and listen, I go there every day. They know me. I've gotten to the point where I don't care. I used to care. I go to 2 different Taco Bells where I live. I used to go to like 4 inside, outside, just so they wouldn't know that I was coming every day. And then I was like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm just going to do me. I'm going to go every day and be proud. So I don't know if y'all want to watch me eat. I guess the reason I go there every day is because I don't have an appetite to eat anything but this. And it's like the only thing that I can eat that makes me not want to die afterwards, which is kind of ironic because Taco Bell normally makes people want to die. But, you know, I just get a double-decker taco. And I don't know if you want to watch me eat. I find comfort in watching other people eat. I'm probably not going to film myself eating because it's just... because it's embarrassing, A, and B, I like to watch YouTube videos while I eat. So, here's the food. I'll show you it. This is what I will be eating. That, 4 fire sauces, a drink. My car's nasty, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'll enjoy this, and I'll show you the aftermath of me feeling really, you know, depressed. Which is weird. I just said it doesn't make me feel bad, but it does make me feel bad, but it doesn't make me feel as bad as other foods, so that's why I eat it. So, let's get this going. I'll see you in a few. Crikey, you're witnessing never-before-seen footage of a wild, depressed person eating a Taco Bell and watching the Philip DeFranco show. Welcome to my life. Alright, we're back in the car, and I know I said that I wasn't gonna have the whole thing be in the car, but I just tried to film out of the car, and it's windy and it's kind of cold, and I didn't think it would be very good quality if the mic's picking up that wind. So I'm back in the car. I just finished eating, so as you can see, I'm slowly withering away. I'm slowly fading. Okay, so at this point you're probably saying, you know, why am I watching this? Everybody needs to have a reason to be watching something, and you're watching this for entertainment purposes, of course, but no, this is going to be a story of growth, and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be me attempting to face fear head on. So basically what am I afraid of? I'm afraid of people, one. I'm afraid of lots of things. Social situations, leaving the house, being out of my comfort zone, symptom attacks of anxiety, being in places and being hit with a symptom attack, things like that, working, changing my diet, eating, medications, germs, sickness, lots of things. So hopefully I'm gonna maybe not overcome them all, but I'm going to face them. And this is a tale of inspiration and maybe humor, because I think that even though depression and anxiety are some of the worst things that humans can go through, there is humor in them, and you can find some funny things in it. It's the way I cope. Humor is the way I cope. So I'm not saying it's funny if you have mental impairments. There's nothing funny about that, but you know, you can find situations that you look back on and you say, man, that was really funny how scared I was, or how sad I was over this or over that. I mean, I think you can find some humor in anything, and I'm going to try and bring that out of my situations. So, yeah, you know, I'm going to try and get a job, and I'm going to try and do some interviews, and I'm probably going to have a panic attack and freak out, and while it's not going to be funny while it's happening, I'll look back and I'll be like, man, listen to what happened in this situation, and how fearful I was, and just how, you know, the situation itself, just how it was the perfect storm of things that caused me anxiety. And that's just funny how the universe aligned that way. So, I don't know. But as I was saying, you're watching this because it is informative, entertaining, and inspirational. So, look forward to seeing progression, and I hope that you will take some of that with you and progress in your life, because after all, I'm trying to help people with this, to let them know that you can struggle, but you can still succeed. So that's it for my car, cutting out the car, never going to film in my car again. But next you'll see me probably in my house. I'll do some magic right here, and I'll see you there. And just like that, we're back. So I'm back at my house, in the basements where I spend most of my time. It's very cliche, I know. But I thought I'd catch up with you guys. Sorry, I'm feeling like really foggy brained and just kind of dizzy and out of it right now. And you know what? I didn't want to sugarcoat my life, so I figured I'd show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So this is kind of the ugly. Yeah, I just had a lot of anxiety. I upped my medicine today, which my doctor suggested, and I'm on an SSRI, and it's like, so yeah, I upped my medicine, and I don't know if it's that's affecting me, or maybe I sat in front of this light over here. It's one of those what they call happy lights, or it simulates the sunlight, and I sat in front of it for like a long time because I was talking to my brothers on the computer, and I kept turning it back on because we were using the video, and I needed it as a light so the picture was better. And I sat in front of that for like an hour and a half, and now I'm freaking out. I'm like, man, sitting in front of that light was bad. It must have fried my brain. I don't know what's going on. Is it the medicine? Is it the light? Am I just, feeling anxious for no other reason than, maybe I'm just having one of those time periods where, you feel kind of anxious. But anyway, this is what I'm working on down here. I've got this book. It's called the Agoraphobia Workbook, and I actually bought it on Amazon, and I got it to kind of to learn about it, but to track my progress, because there's little assignments in there, and then I have a therapist that I'm seeing, and she suggested that I continue reading it. And basically what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to read the next chapter, and I believe in this next chapter it's going to have me plan out some activities that I need to do in the future. And for me, these activities are going to stores and talking to people, going to places I'm uncomfortable with, and just doing things that I don't want to do. So I'm going to read this book, and I'm going to find some creepy, scary things that I don't necessarily want to do, and I'm going to do them because, you know what? Why not? Oh, by the way, there's my cat. If you're wondering who that is tearing up my chair, that is my cat. But I'm going to read this book. I'm not going to film myself reading the book because who wants to watch that? I want to keep these vlogs short, shorter than like 15 minutes, because, you know what, I don't know if you guys can keep up, but if you're still watching, thanks. And I'll keep you guys posted on what I plan. What's going on, guys? I know I told you I would never film in my car again, but you know what? Stuff happens. So I decided to go to the grocery store, and I feel like ass because, I can't figure it out, but I don't feel 100%. And what I have to do is challenge myself, show myself that I can do stuff even when I don't feel 100%, which is difficult, especially if I'm anxious and I hate going into stores. And the only time I go grocery shopping is at night. I go after 10, and when it's pretty much dead, I go to Kroger. I don't mind going out if there's not a lot of people around, but when it's got to be certain situations that'll be right and I can do them. But other things, not so much. So right now, going into Kroger, I'm going to get a few things to eat, and if I have to fail at this, then I'll let you guys know. I will not hide anything from the fan. So, I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm officially back from the grocery store. It was somewhat successful. I managed to get the groceries and get out without having too much of a problem. Here's what I'm having for dinner. It is a microwave dinner. It looks a lot more appetizing in real life. But it's really good. It's a healthy choice microwave dinner. I eat it every single night. It's just rice, chicken, and then some like carrots and peas, and that's pretty much it. And for my drink, I'm having water in the Jungle Book cup. So if you guys remember these Burger King cups, props to you. There, little shout out to Burger King. I don't even eat there anymore. But the grocery store, it was alright. I managed to get in there, and then I just got hit with this wave of like dizziness. I don't know if it's from my medicine or if it's just from anxiety or sitting in front of the light. Like I said, I don't know why I feel so off. But when I was in there, I just got this wave of anxiety, and I was like, oh my gosh, you start feeling trapped. Like, even though I'm not trapped, I feel like I'm trapped in the back of the store. It's like I won't be able to escape in time. I was afraid I was going to throw up. And as you'll learn about me, I have an irrational phobia of vomiting. So when I'm in the store and I start feeling anxious and then nauseous, and I'm like, what do I do? I'm trapped. So it's a really bad feeling. It happens every once in a while when I'm at the store. And funny thing, so I was like, I need something just in case this happens. I need to be prepared. Um, and I've been reading in that book that you're not supposed to run away from the feelings that you're getting. So I said, you can't leave. So what do? You try to you just let the sensations come, and you realize that they're not as bad as you thought, or you know what, I'm really dumbing that down. There's a lot more in-depth stuff on it, but anyway. So I was like, in case this happens, I need to be prepared. So I got an Easter basket, like it was shaped like an egg. I got a plastic Easter basket, and I put it in my cart, and I was like, if I get sick, I've got this basket. And it kind of helped, because I was like, in an emergency, that's all I've got to depend on. And I was in the store, and I punched through the anxiety, and it didn't dissipate, which you're supposed to let it dissipate, but I wasn't trying to be in there like for an hour just waiting for it to go away. So I'm proud of myself for getting it done. I will eat tonight thanks to it. And that's all I got for today. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you want to sub, that's cool. Hopefully I'll keep churning this out and we'll find some success. So thank you again, and have a good night.